recording, we begin. As the milkman follows, thank you.
There we go.
Uh,
Wasn't
so,
able to do it the last time because I was playing in the last one, but we're here now.
well, thank you for not stream sniping.
Yeah.
But, I gotta figure out why it makes the sound twice. Sorry, everyone. Okay, well. Okay. We're back with another game of the playoffs for the Nickel City X-Wing Draft League. Um, Today we got Dick from the Wolfpack versus Ladrion of the Mega Milk Union. I should have just said representing, so we're going to do representing the Wolfpack. It's Dick. And representing the Mega Milk Union.
Mega Milk, we're the union of light. Strong bones, strong wills, ready to fight. Pour it out, drink it up.
It's Ladrion. Joining me in the booth is the captain of the Mega Milk Union, Ryan. And,
Yep.
yeah, this could be the deciding game between you guys and the Wolfpack.
Yep. Depending on how the game right below them is going, they started a little bit earlier.
Yep, between Darren and Yoan?
Yoan. Yeah. That's how I always said it, and he hasn't corrected me yet, so.
Okay.
I hope it's right.
I hope it's right. Yoan, if you watch this back, please correct us if we said your name wrong. But no, I think salvage mission benefits both players here.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
I mean, picking up with
Ladrian,
A-wings
Lad-
is never easy. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Ladrian's got a lot of crit gen. He's got 2 copies of Magpulse and some proton torpedoes, so he's got ways to do crits. But A-wings can hold crates, especially with how much coordinating this list has at its disposal with Han and squad leader Sabine. And it could definitely scoop up a lot of crates. And Tycho's got marksmanship to do some box hunting on the FO side.
Let's go like that just to make it. It's not working. Why is it not working? Yeah, Tycho, I think, is going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, for anti crates, yeah. And it seems like Ladrian understands that as he sets up Midnight and Von Reg across from Tycho.
Yeah, I mean, you look at you look at Dick's list, and it's yeah. I mean, you'd almost want Han to support Tycho up there, but
I mean, Tycho's probably just gonna dip. To be
oh yeah,
honest.
probably.
He's just
Or maybe he's gonna
probably
make Ladrian think that that's what he's gonna do, so he doesn't dip, and I don't know. I'm hyper analyzing.
Yeah, he could squirm around the corner for a little bit. A-wings are fast.
Yeah,
They
especially
can.
Tycho.
Mhm. I wonder what his plan is for Boy Han. Like what's his coordinating targets are. Um, A-wings and Boy Han are very interesting because of the fact of they can take the coordinate and link it with vector thrusters,
Oh,
which
true.
is
Yeah.
which perfect information. Back in the day, you used to be able to run this list with the A-wings, and like you could get like some A-wing. You get like I think you get like a 3-point A-wing with a procket on it back a while back, and you used to run that, and basically you would like coordinate an A-wing a lock with like perfect information, you know, and it would boost into the procket.
Yeah. I don't think Rebels can do that anymore. Um,
Not for 3 points, I don't think, but
the only one that can is Hobby.
hmm,
Hobby, yeah, Hobby's the only one at 3 points that can do it. He has 9 points of loadout at I3, 3 points, so he can take a procket and he can take like I don't know marksmanship or something.
it's not as useful on the normal A-wings, but I think a super slept on upgrade is Starboard Slash. It's
Oh, it
on
really
Ronith.
is.
It's on Ronith, and I've been forced to use it as of recent because it's on the SL, and that card, Starboard Slash has gotten a surprising amount of value. Of course, it's way more useful on the RZ2s who can like fly through people and then like focus rotate, but
Yeah, I mean when you starboard slashed Dirge last night, we were sitting in the booth like, why would he? Oh shit, he has starboard slash. It is like you said, very slept on.
it's a very good 1 point upgrade. There is not many good 1 point upgrades anymore,
No,
which is quite annoying for loadouts.
yeah,
Especially the talent slot. The talent slot has been hit over the head repeatedly.
I mean with rebels, it's if you have a point, um, you take hopeful.
Yeah.
Unless you're Arvel, then or not Arvel, Tycho, then it's composure and fill out the rest of his loadout with something else. But
Yeah. I am glad XWA brought back Taika with composure. That's a fun ship.
it
That
really is. I'm still not
let
sure if I like custom Tycho with auto blasters or standard loadout Tycho.
hmm
It's one of those. Both are viable, but you have to be prepared to do two different things.
yeah. And I understand the whole point of like, you know, composure being uh composure being banned was like, oh, it's being abused in ways it wasn't supposed to. Normal composure is so lame. It's like I understand it's supposed to be like a training wheels upgrade,
Yeah.
but like that's when people break it. It's fun.
I I like I mean the only ship that was really abusing it was Tycho, but I like composure for those ships that have the excuse me, the like reposition maneuver before their action. So like like the
Mhm.
Fang Fighter, where you what's it called? If you boost and you fail, at least you get a focus for it.
Yeah.
Tycho and
Yeah.
Boost, Sevwall is saying, yeah.
Yeah. Boost wasn't. Boost can do it now. At the time, he was 2 points and couldn't really do it.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If, I don't know if I care enough to make it more make it more expensive. Like, let the ships have it.
Yeah, the only, like I said, the only ships that are really utilizing it are Tycho and I guess Boost as well. But beyond that, it's like you said, it's a training wheels upgrade.
It's a training wheels upgrade or just like filler. Like I used to put it on like back when points were a little bit different. I used to put on like Chewie and the Falcon because I had like 1 point left. I'm like, oh, it's like, oh, if I like fail a scenario action, I guess I get a focus. I guess.
yeah. I mean that's why with scenarios, it's a it's not as bad. But before scenarios, it was just, oh, okay, well, it's a 1 point upgrade that might activate, but no, it's not as much of a feels bad if you have it in like, oh, I failed an action. At least I get something out of it.
hmm I
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. Not,
yeah, he like it's probably not intended, but it's boost for 3 points is that's one of the only ways to get a whole lot of value out of boost currently. It's the whole issue with like the innate problem with like the chassis that are just like low initiative munitions carriers. They're like they're all compared to other. I mean, there's a lot of stupid 3 point ships in the game currently. Like Ezra and Rebels, I think is like mad slept on.
oh, Ezra, yeah, Ezra is super slept on. I see everyone.
Ezra super slept on.
Karsabi is pure value. Mind you,
Yeah,
he's still just a gunship that explodes, but
I'm
yeah.
glad they took away his munitions. Thank God.
I mean,
And
he can still get munitions, but there's literally
they're
like,
bad.
yeah, they're
They're bad
bad.
munitions. They're like ion torps.
Yeah,
And like one of the most and like one another one of the most slept on 3 pointers in the game. Another Z95 is Nadru in Scum. That ship is crazy good. It
yeah.
gets Lone Wolf and barrage rockets. That ship is insane for 3 points. And it just gets to vibe off in a corner and it's like cool. It's like cool if I want to go after that, I have to deal with like a 3 point Z95 with double modded defense because it has Lone Wolf and a focus token that it takes every turn. And I don't want to chase that around for 3 points. Because it's gonna be off in a fucking corner somewhere. And if you don't, it has double modded barrage rockets. It has barrage rockets that it can double mod with Lone Wolf, and it can also just double mod primaries. Because while it's by itself, it gets a third red dice.
No, thank you. I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, Nadru is cracked. Oh, Rush, where Rush can apparently also can take Composure and Proudition. He can abuse it too, but nobody plays Rush. Lol.
I mean, as Bummer Bodicus said, Jammin has played Rush. I actually had a stream a couple weeks ago where Jammin played Rush. Oh, he hit the debris.
He hit the debris. Does he take his stress talk on? There it is.
There it is.
That's
One,
a that's
oh,
a
go ahead.
very bad It's a very bad spot for Overly to be in. Yeah, Debris
Yeah.
is big sad because that breach is gonna one straight and launch a fat Protorp.
Oh yeah. Unless he wants to go in a Han and then he just one banks, but even then it's not like.
I don't think you get the Protorp with the one. I don't think you get the lock with the one bank. I might be wrong there, but that seems a little bit of a reach. You'd have to go a lot faster if he wants to reach for Han.
Oh, true. I don't know. I think Han is just banking in.
Yeah, Jammin might be like the best silencer pilot in the game. That man knows the silencer in and out.
Oh yeah. Like, you know, giving credit where credit is due. Crispy's a phenomenal player, but Jammin flies silencers like,
Yeah,
so well.
yeah.
It,
Crispy's much more of like a Von Reg and Whisper
I
and
was
the
I was
Whisper
gonna say
guy.
Crispy, and the reason I bring Crispy up is because like when I think first order, I think Crispy, but Crispy is probably one of the best Whisper pilots or
Oh
Whisper
yeah,
players I've seen.
he is a very good Whisper pilot. I think Whispers are kind of I think there's some Whispers that are a little underrated right now.
I think
Yeah, Chris.
the
Yeah,
what's it called, the cannon Whisper
Wrath.
Wrath. I think Wrath is super underrated.
Yeah, Crispy has he's dived a little bit into the deep end of Star Wars Unlimited. Um,
Which is fair. Yeah, 5 points is what kills Wrath.
he's a little he's hard to he's a bit challenging to use. Wrath has like a very high ceiling. You just like can't really make mistakes, which is the problem. With Whispers you can't really make mistakes with. If you do and they get if they get spotted out without jamming whatever they're up against, they kind of just get cooked really hard.
Yeah, especially the Red Fury Zealots that I keep forgetting don't have enhanced jamming suite.
Good. I am relatively glad we are.
No, they don't, because they
Yeah,
don't have jamming suite.
yeah, they're like an entirely different ship, and you know what? That's fine. I am I am perfectly I am I am perfectly okay that we're out of the FO jam everything meta because god damn is that unfun to play against.
It really was, yeah. Hmm. Ladrion just giving his backside to Tycho, but thankfully it's going to be range 3. I'm.
Yeah, very
Oh, go ahead.
very interesting positioning. I guess Midnight's chilling out in the back. I'm surprised. What action did Midnight take?
Midnight hasn't moved yet. I
Oh,
think
Midnight
he's.
hasn't moved.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he did a 2 bank pickup. Or
Yeah, probably.
either a 2 bank pickup or a 2 bank lock.
I mean, they had a faction identity before like the Fury the first order box came out and like Jam was their everything.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's like a balance thing that they don't have a faction identity anymore, but like they had it before that box came out. And because of like some balancing decisions and just like kind of with like the whole like chaff meta and everything in the chaff, then we went into like an entirely different meta with like the mag pulse warheads and whispers.
Why thankfully what? I said thankfully to something I don't remember what I said thankfully to. Hurting self to do damage? Sure, why not? Honestly, I like that a lot of factions lately don't have a quote unquote identity, aside from Empire. Um, it just makes the game feel fresh. It makes the game feel like you're not playing the same list every week. Um, except against Empire, where your options are Goran Swarm or Aces, and that's about it. But like Rebels, I've seen, 4 A-Wings and Han Solo. I've seen Aces. I've seen all initiative 5s. I've seen low initiatives. I have a list I'm working on that uses low Rick because I am a masochist and like hurting myself. This is Han Solo somewhere.
I think that's into
That was Breach.
Breach.
Yeah, so Breach takes one.
They get the coordinate off. Don't know who they're coordinating. Looks like they're
Wedge.
coordinating Wedge.
Yeah, and Wedge can't, do anything off of it. And midnight target locked. I like that midnight is just loaded up with upgrades nowadays instead of just shield upgrade or something.
That is where I want like those really good TIFOs to be, and I'm glad they are. Like what I mean by the really good TIFOs, I mean like mostly just Midnight and I'm gonna fucking Midnight and Malrus.
Yeah. I'm honestly kind of glad that, and I might be one of the few, um, where I just don't miss Malorus at all.
I think Malrus is really cool. Malrus is a really cool pilot with a really neat ability that allows to do a lot of cool things. I just was it got really like boring seeing Malrus in every FO list when Malrus is 3 points.
Yeah, I mean we talk
It was
about we talk about First Order's identity, and for a while it was just Malorus. And then Gaelic's been left to die in a hole. Yeah.
Gaelic has been. I can't agree there. Gaelic has been left to die in a hole.
Okay, Backdraft used to be amazing, as that proton torpedo is 3 crits into Arvel.
Yeah, Arvel, you better pray.
Arvel needs to pray, and
Oh no, Arvel.
Okay, well let's see if it's a 1-tap. It's not a one.
Not so far.
It could be
Maybe.
a 1-tap.
It could be. To be determined.
But no, I remember when
I
remember when
wish
Backdraft used to be amazing, and now he's just not.
I wish SFs were better in 2.5 because they're one of the coolest FO ships.
Oh, they
I
really
love
are.
their design.
Yeah.
And they have just never found their footing in 2.5.
They're starting to with the SLs, but like the SLs can't be the only viable SFs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like every once in a while, you'd see like quick draw show up in mostly just like the quick draw whirlwind shenanigans.
I had a game earlier. I can't remember if it was. I don't think it was Tanner's game. I think it was the Punisher's game I streamed earlier, where um, they brought a quick draw, and honestly, like, quick draw did nothing the whole game.
A quick draw is a really quick draw is such a weird ship, and like I liked it in the old whirlwind lists, but those don't really exist anymore because the whirlwind points increase.
Yeah.
I'd like to maybe I don't know, maybe there's something there we can cook with like the whole storm tactics targeting sync whirlwind stuff. Maybe with like midnight instead of QD because locking up 10 points with that combo feels really expensive, but maybe. Um, but
Oh, well, there goes Arvel.
but yeah, I mean probably.
Yeah.
Um,
I think. And
yeah,
then.
Whirlwind cannot function without storm tactics.
Oh, yeah.
It is that list is super. That list was super interesting. When the whirlwind was 4 points, it never like became incredibly meta defining, but it was a very. There really wasn't much like it, and I thought that was neat. It did a very interesting thing for list building and how that list flew. But yeah, it probably doesn't really work anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the only ship you could take if you're not taking quick draw is Midnight, but again, you're putting 9 points into your list and hoping that your other 11 can do something.
Yeah, that is Debris Gambit Silo or 5 point Wilo. Do not bring back 5 point Wilo.
No.
We don't. That was like 5 point Wilo is bad. Null can swarm for 3.
Oh, that's
That
true.
is that is true.
So that's
Um,
8
but
points instead.
you still need a targeting synchronizer, which is the difficult part.
Yeah.
The strength of uh Midnight and Quick Draw that's a self-contained targeting sync swarm tactics.
Just looking at Null for a second. Yeah, Null only has 7 points of loadout, so
Can't get targeting sync for that.
targeting sync is targeting sync is
3.
3, but
Swarm is like
yeah,
Swarm's expensive.
Swarm is 7.
No, it's not looking amazing for Rebels. They can definitely come back from this, but opening engage, you get a 1 damage off is not a great start.
To be fair, he did not have great shots that round, and the only shot that did anything to him was the proton torpedo. Like
Yeah,
like Han lost a shield, but you expect that from Han. Um,
Han didn't lose anything. I don't think. It's not. At least it wasn't marked.
did I look at that wrong?
Of course, I haven't really been paying attention.
He rolled.
So
Han should have lost a shield. Wait. How did...
I saw there was 1 shot at him, but he had focus evade.
Yeah, but it was 3 hits.
From who?
From Zeta 5? Oh, he realized he couldn't add the focus. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I saw him add the focus and I was like, okay, and then okay, so you lost Arvel to a proton torpedo. That's one less proton torpedo that you have to worry about. So the problem is 2 of your A-wings can't boost. But
Yeah.
I think 4 A-wings and a Falcon have a chance on anything that's not salvage. That's that's
I don't think they're that bad of a salvage list. I would probably be more scared of like chance engagement since your overall damage output is kind of low in this list.
yeah, chance is not the best
Salvage is
scenario for this.
I think salvage is workable. Like A-wings are good crate carriers, especially with all the coordinates going around.
Yeah.
I would be scared of something. I would be scared of something without scenario actions.
Uh, let's do a week update. Because I just saw another game get reported in. So Shuku Shoko beat Fam 20-14. Bringing the Moncala Meatbag series 2-3 in favor of Meatbags.
Okay.
So Moncala and Degenerates today holding on for dear life. I don't know. You'd have to ask Sev.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so then he knows what he's doing. Just to really look at it, he's okay. Well,
Huh?
slooping. I mean, sure, I guess.
That was a very interesting decision.
So Dick's record is 2-5, and Ladrion's is 3-5. Oh, that's true. Has pattern analyzer.
He's got pattern. He's just on the he's just hit the rock, which is the problem.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he did. Uh,
I think you can still. I may be wrong here. I think you can still pattern analyzer
let me read pattern analyzer.
because it's not during the perform action step. Tarmobrand is saying he can.
The perform action step. So yes, you can.
Yeah, because hitting an obstacle makes you skip that step, but everything else is fine.
Okay, and
So
while I was looking away, Zeta 5 barrel rolled off to get a shot, so... Oh, sorry.
Focus jam.
No,
Focus jam.
he did, Sev. He took, he rolled, he got a focus, so he took one,
Yeah, he took the shield.
yeah. Focus rotate.
not the jam. Interesting.
I think he thinks Han is going over him, but I would have jammed. Then again, what do you jam? You know, he evades with Chewbacca, loses the evade, and then gets the focus.
I mean, yeah.
Or he thinks he's just gonna block Han here.
Yeah, yeah, Han's getting blocked.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no way Han sneaks his way through this because Han probably just like one traded, maybe two traded.
You know? Oh, I think he's trying to talk through.
Well, buddy, he's still doing. I mean, he still did a red action, so he still did a red maneuver, so he still gets the stress. So
Yeah.
he's not getting a normal action. I don't think the ship can.
Boosting.
See, it was all a master plan to turn on Zeta 5's ability.
You know, I wouldn't put it past him. That's
It was-
why you bring rocks in Zeta 5.
Yeah. He hit the rock on purpose to turn on the ability. It was big brain.
Not going to be able to use it this turn, but I mean,
It's for future turns.
for future turns. A 5 bank?
Han did the 5 bank. I think that maneuver actually existed in a Star Trek Attack Wing.
No,
I think they had.
I think
I think they had.
I think the fastest was a 4 bank.
Was it a 4 bank?
I think it was a 4
I know
bank.
that-
Yeah.
I know they had faster banks.
Yeah, I know the Enterprise could go.
Oh, he turned
4
away.
bank. Oh.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If he was blocking, the jam would have done something. Because
True.
you can't because Han is really punished for being blocked because he doesn't get to because he has to evade first with Chewie.
Yeah. So
to get the evade, to get the focus.
he probably thought that Han was gonna go like 4 straight or 3 bank or something, but I mean, you still get a nice bullseye shot into. Did he not claim? He didn't focus with Han. I mean, it's fair and valid, but this is range 1, so he should.
Is he firing a mag pulse? He may be firing a mag.
I think he's. Yeah.
I think he took a deplete for the action.
Well, he takes 1. So if we see the crate come off, it's a mag pulse. If we don't see the crate come off, then
I mean,
he took the deplete.
no, I think he just took the.
I think he took the deplete. Yeah. So all right, 1 shield on Sabine. Or not Sabine.
Wedge.
Wedge. Too many A-wings. Well, Han now.
Oh, what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, fair.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Well, I was saying, it did like I understand he doesn't skip the perform action step because he would be off the rock, but it doesn't matter since he is stressed anyways.
Yeah, if he had Proud Tradition, then there'd be an
Then it wouldn't
argument.
matter.
But since it's Zeta, it doesn't matter. So this is
Also, a little bit of rant about talents now that we're here, because I heard Proud Tradition. Why do some factions get multiple faction talents, but some only get one and never get touched again? Like, I feel bad for CIS fans who got fucking, I think it's treacherous or whatever.
Oh, treacherous, yeah.
Yeah, like blows chunks and you never got another one.
I mean, all Rebels got is hopeful, like, and hopeful is, you know, oh no, my friend died. Here, let me boost.
And like,
Oh, they have selfless
yeah,
as well.
they
You're
have
right.
yeah, like FO got two, and like, I can't super complain because I love the ones that my two factions got, being a Resistance and Republic player. I love
Heroic is the best 2-point talent in the game.
I love Heroic and I love Dedicated. I'm also, yeah, Selfless is 5 points. So is fucking Dedicated, for some reason.
Yeah. Dedicated has no right to be 5 points. Okay, that's a modification, but fair.
That Sync console is technically a talent. No, it's not.
Honestly,
It's a mod.
honestly, you want to talk about bad faction talents? I'll talk to you about bad faction talents. Cutthroat. Cutthroat is fucking horrible. Like I can
Yeah,
recharge an energy or remove an orange token. That's all Cutthroat does.
yeah.
Fearless is good. Fearless is good. Cutthroat sucks.
You can't really talk about faction only upgrades because you have to because then you get into all the faction only crew and gunners.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just the faction specific talents since they're a very weird thing.
Y'all are saying Cutthroat's really good. I
Some
can't.
people like Cutthroat.
Some people like Cutthroat. I hate Cutthroat, man. I think Cutthroat is terrible. All right.
Don't feel bad for CIS fans. I don't normally.
I gotta jump in. Give me 1 sec.
Ark.
What's up?
It's a bullseye.
Just wondering, does proton rockets change to follow the arc, the turret of Nightfall?
No, because it's not a front arc. It's a bullseye, so it is restricted to the bullseye. If it was a front arc, like concussion missiles, then yes, it would be your turret. But since it's just bullseye, it only cares about your bullseye.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. So Ladrion was asking if the proton rocket can still be used, and since it's a bullseye, not a front arc, he can still use the proton rocket on Han Solo.
I have no idea the ruling on that.
It's,
so I'm gonna trust you. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it only cares about the front arc,
Ooh,
not the.
Hot tamales! God damn.
I should have ruled the other way. Han takes it all.
Bye bye Han shields.
But if I'm wrong, that's on me. But the card does say front arc, and it's not a front arc; it's a bullseye. So No,
Uh,
not technically. We're waiting on the other game as well. There is a second game going on right now, so it depends
let
on
me
that
check.
game and this game.
Let me
Okay.
check if that game has been scored yet. I don't think it has.
No, they're still playing.
No, they're still going.
So, but Sev did confirm it's not affected by the turret. Someone took a damage. I didn't see who took a damage. Vonreg. Vonreg took 3. Where did Vonreg take? Oh, from Wedge. Okay.
Yeah, Wedge be slapping. Wedge got hands.
So
Wedge looks
Vonreg's,
like he rolled 3 natties.
yeah. So Vonreg's on 1. I gotta pay more attention to this game. I'm trying.
This is no, we're just like NCX. We don't pay attention to the game.
Yeah,
At least we're talking about X-Wing though, which is
it's
better
true.
than they do.
The rule question was, can you proc it out the bullseye if your turret is facing backwards? And the answer is yes.
I still remember that the Whisper never the Whisper cardboard in person is still never I don't know if they gave it out at Worlds at one point, like fixed Whisper cardboard.
Oh yeah, no, they never did. You had to get it.
Yeah,
You had to get it secondhand. Someone had to make a new cardboard.
yeah. You either had to you did like print it out, make it, or like just use the fucking oh, what's the Nantex cardboard.
Yeah, you had to use the Nantex. Yeah, Wedge got out of the turn taking 1 damage and put 3 in the Vonreg. Yeah, Nightfall decided to shoot the Procket into Han and just nuke his shields off.
Yeah, shields be gone.
Oh yeah, that's right. It should be 4-5. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a score for the
Wedge.
round.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, it's really weird flying flying falcons. Especially if your opponent like kind of comes at you head on. It's really weird to get their arc the because you want to be side to side, and it's really hard to get that arc in the right direction. I miss Ray. Justice for Ray. They fucking killed her.
no,
They took
no.
Ray out back and fucking domed her.
They took her Falcon away, but they let her stay on like everything else.
I mean, they did make Ray Gunner more expensive.
I
But yeah, but like yeah, I mean it's the only good gun. It's like the only good gunner we have.
yeah.
Resistance has so.
I back in March or April, I flew a list that had Han Solo with Rey and Leia. And let me tell you, two force Han Solo is pretty scary.
Yeah, Ray is 8, and they took her fucking heroic away.
Yeah.
They made her 8 and took her heroic away in the same points update. It was fucking wild. Like, they're like, yeah, we're never play the ship again. And I love Ray because I'm a little Timmy at heart, and I love Unga Bunga big numbers. And Ray rolls a lot of dice, and that makes me happy.
Just remember, I'm a rebel player primarily. They gave you Rey at 8. They gave me Han Solo at 9.
Yeah, but they gave you fucking Perkab Bistan. Oh, you're fine.
Yes, yeah, but he's still 9 points.
It's Perkab Bistan Han. That ship's ridiculous.
Yeah, but he's still 9 points. Like, no, I agree, fam. If anything, make him 8 points and make him only be able to take perk hop and Bistan. No trick shot. Just
It's just, I'm fine with him being away for a little bit. Because I got plenty of Perkop Bizdanhon in my life for it.
listen. Resistance can't be the new rebels. Resistance just has to be resistance. Let rebels have perk hop Bistan and be the only ones that have it.
I think speaking on resistance, I think the new SLs are very cool. I'm a big fan of most of what the resistance SLs have done. They're all really neat, except for one thing. Uh, that fuck ass talent they gave resistance is so bad.
I don't even know what it is.
It's like you can spend an eyeball while attacking or defending, or while only attacking. I don't remember, to remove a strain token from a friendly ship. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, it's not great. I understand why, but it's not great.
Yeah, determination is sick. I wish we got something at least half as cool as determination. That's
I think
determination
it was,
is really cool.
I think it was Noah who was telling me that this Zeta 5 can do a just randomly do a 5-die shot
I
or 4 dice. 4 dice.
it can do 4. It can get to
Yeah.
4. No, it can get to 5.
Yeah, 3 dice at range 1, add 1 for
Or
determination. You start with determination and then you add 1 for the ability. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's stupid. Zeta 5.
And you know what? That's really cool. Okay, yeah, Zeta 5, you need to stop bumping into shit.
Zeta, we were talking about all these good things and you just decided to bump into your friends. Let me tell you something. I flew Ubel right before the season ended, and God, do I suck at flying Ubel. I'm terrible with Ubel.
My brother, I call him Ubble. It rolls off the tongue a little bit better.
Yeah.
My brother loves Ubble, and you know what? I kind of respect it. Ubble's like the only ship that makes that terrible chassis mildly worth playing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's-
I
And I-
tried to play that's another friendly bump? What do you try to do?
What? With who? Nightfall?
With Nightfall?
Nightfall did the 3 try to turn left. Did the 3 turn left?
Huh? Okay, sure. Oh, did Gideon get an SL in the Zai? No, he didn't get it. Oh, to activate his ability. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the general wipe of talents from Force users. I think it was a few problem children.
For
Um,
Republic, it's understandable. Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
for Republic, it's understandable.
I mean, the Adas still have them, but the Deltas took a huge fucking hit. The Deltas are in a very rough spot outside of like Plo Koon.
Yeah.
The CLT Annie, fucking never. Um, that ship is dead now. I loved flying CLT Annie every once in a while. He's like the most
Speaking
like feaster. CLT Annie's like super feaster famine, but at least when you like lined up bullseye with Predator, you were basically guaranteed 4 hits. Now you don't get Predator now, and you're kind of just fucked.
I was gonna say, speaking of dead ships, Vonreg just flew onto a debris cloud.
Yeah, this is not a good turn from Ladrion.
No, it's really not.
Everything was going well for him.
The only thing he did well is, well, Midnight didn't bump.
They were, they, they were.
Okay, that's an argument I'm going to oppose. CLT Annie does not need to be 5. Fen has 3 points of loadout. CLT Annie has
Yeah, with less loadout. Like, you obviously decrease his loadout.
yeah, but Fen has 3 points. What are you gonna give CLT Annie 3 points of loadout just to match? Maybe 5 to justify he's not as strong as Fen.
All he would need is 4 loadout for him to be playable, because then he gets R4 P17.
Vonreg just died. I missed who shot at Vonreg.
Han, I think.
Oh yeah, Han did.
I don't know, maybe.
No, it makes sense that Han did.
Um, for Sevel's comment on the balance of force and talents, with the power level of the game, a lot of at least a lot of the force users, at least I feel in Republic, kind of need the talent to keep up, since like they don't get consistent offense. And when they get their offense online, the Predators specifically was what really helped them make sure when they got their bullseyes, they hit.
Well, that's a hit crit into Sabine. But yeah, I mean, the only real force users rebels have are Sabine takes a crit. Sabine takes a crit. Okay. The only force users rebels have are Luke and Ahsoka. And okay, I understand Ahsoka doesn't have a talent, but Luke, like, he's got 5 points of loadout. Leia doesn't count. Leia doesn't count. She has 1 force and is in a Falcon. Like, and she's usually using that force to, yeah, she's a force user, but she's using that force to give other ships focus tokens. So I barely count Leia. Luke and Ahsoka. Oh, okay, Keo. Keo. It doesn't refresh naturally, but Keo.
Yeah, lats are expensive, and I don't I don't want the solution to like a ship's problem just be take this. You have to take this Republic ship to fly this other Republic ship. Because that doesn't feel very creative in list building.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, okay, to take like my Jedi Aces, I need to fly Lats, or my expensive Jedi Aces never have Force.
Well, Wedge is taking hit crit. So if it's a direct, then oh, that was into Sabine. Was it not into Sabine? Who is it going into? Come on, guys. Okay, it was into Wedge. and he took a disable power regulator. Yeah. I'm just saying, and this might be an unpopular opinion. Luke need. Oh my God, Wedge. Sorry, Wedge. I don't think has missed a shot yet. My lord. The crit is a panicked pilot.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. Uh, what was I saying? Oh, no, it's a travesty what they've done to Luke and Wedge. Like it feels, at least to me. I can still take custom Wedge, and it's fine, but Luke, like, I'm either taking Brilliant Evasion R4 or I'm taking Heightened Perception, and that's it. And it doesn't feel good.
Mhm.
Welcome to welcome to Rebels. Their identity is torpedoes.
I mean, I like custom wedge. Right, custom wedge right now feels pretty good.
Yeah, custom Wedge feels
He's
good. Luke doesn't feel good. I
Yeah, Luke is in a weird spot. They're trying to make both custom Luke and SL Luke viable at the same time, and I don't know if that's possible in the current point structure.
No, the only way to make custom Luke and SL Luke viable is to make them 6 points each. And not for nothing, if Luke is 6 points, I'm never taking Luke.
Well, would you take like a custom Luke with with like a bunch of loadout for 6 points?
In the state
Like
of the
what would
game right now, maybe, but
like how much loadout does Luke need for you to take him at 6? Because you can't really give him much loadout at 5.
24. 24 is when I would take Luke.
You know what? I could be down for a 6 point 24 loadout Luke.
Yeah, I would take a 6.24 loadout Luke.
Because the problem with current Luke is you can't give Luke more than 6 loadout, or you're giving him double modded you're giving him double modded torps.
Yeah.
And for 5 points on a
If
ship that has like such a strong ability,
if they
that's
gave him and this is just an opinion. I call it a hot take if you will. If they gave him um gosh, I honestly forget how much pro torps are. I think they're what, 13?
14.
14?
14. They're 14.
If they gave him 14 points of loadout at 5 points, sure, but they took away his force slots. So he had an astromech and he had a torpedo slot, and that's it. That is when I think that custom loadout Luke and SL Luke would be balanced. Because I don't think he needs 4 slots to be viable. Mind you, it's probably an unpopular opinion, but like,
I mean, yeah, the 4 slot, not. I mean, I was gonna say this earlier when we were arguing about like force uses and talents. I would accept it if they gave light side users any fucking good force powers use. The problem is like most force powers are either all expensive out the ass or they suck.
yeah,
Um, and for the light side force users have patience and compassion, while dark side users get hate and malice, which
yeah. And I mean, I would argue like No, I can't even argue anything. Hate and malice are just light years better than
Yes.
compassion and patience.
And the funniest thing I it the
Now you see, hate. You say hate is
uh,
unplayed.
I would bust a fat one if like my 7B Anakin got like the uh the Ada Anakin treatment where he can take dark side stuff and I could like take hate or malice on my 7B Anakin. I would bust.
I put so Noah puts hate on Vader. I put hate on well, any Maul. If you take Maul, be it CIS Maul or Scum Maul, he takes it. And Kylo takes, yeah, Kylo can take it too. He can, he doesn't want to, but he can, yeah. Hate at 5 sees no play, but hate at 4 is too low. And that's just my opinion.
I don't know. I would be interested. I would be interested in hate at 4.
Hey, we just realized we forgot to restart the timer. Do you guys think you can figure out where we're at?
I've been keeping the clock going. If it matters to you guys, you're at I didn't even realize you paused the timer. Let's say you're both at oh gosh. Because I didn't realize you paused it.
Yep. Right.
I will
Doing great tonight.
I will reset the time to uh about 25 minutes. Or no. When did you guys pause it?
Yeah. I'll ask him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me come down into the room and I'll talk to you both
Okay.
and we'll figure it out. Okay, so when did you guys pause the timer?
You remember when we paused it?
Because I didn't even realize you guys paused the timer.
I don't remember why. I'm not. It just wasn't moving.
Okay. So then what I'll say is we'll make it. I think it was when I came in to talk about the proton rocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might have been it.
So we'll make it 35 minutes or not yeah, cuz I had you guys
Really?
at 15 minutes left, so we're going to say 35 minutes instead of the 15 I had. Is that cool with both of you guys?
That's fine with me, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I will keep track of the time. You guys don't worry about the time, and I will let you know when the time is up.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
I'll just leave this. We got 35. I'll leave this counting up so we have it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you see 35, 35
Yeah.
or 36,
And just come
whatever.
remind us in
Yeah.
case we're doing something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm sad.
Okay. That was a little bit of a catastrophe. We're resetting to 35 minutes. The stream timer was incorrect. They paused. Um, they paused. I didn't pause. I don't know how long it's been paused for. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pause again, and I'm gonna go down and talk to them again. Okay, sorry. Chad is yelling at me. You only paused for like a minute, so instead of 35 minutes, it's more like 17 minutes.
Okay.
So
That sounds more
yeah, that sounds
because we
more.
played like the whole round.
Yeah, so we're gonna say 17 minutes, not 35.
Okay. Got it.
So sorry about
There's my
that, guys.
3.
So good.
It's all good.
Sorry about this.
No, you're all good.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Sev. So 17 minutes, not 35.
Yeah.
That's what we get for not paying attention. Mine was a little behind when mine was a little behind when I started it. It was only about like a minute behind, so I think this is the right amount of time. I'm sorry if it's not the right amount of time. Yeah, that's really all I can say. It is on the players. I can only do so much, so. Um, but if my interference, um, if my interference causes the game to go one way or the other, I would recommend, and I will give this recording to whoever wants it. If it's a need to approach Greg situation, then we'll approach Greg and um, we'll see if. Okay, if you don't want me to go there, I won't go there. But
Yeah. If it ends up mattering, I think it's a competition committee thing.
yeah, it would become a
I'm not.
competition committee thing. So, which Sev, I think you're on the board for the competition committee. So, um, it's not me trying to be malicious. It's not me trying to do anything. It's just me trying to figure out a
Yeah.
situation. Okay, so Sev is saying, yeah, everyone's well intentioned. I'm not.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, I wasn't sure how long it went. Um, I said 35 minutes because that's where my brain went to. Um, but no, we should be all good. Um, again, I take part of the blame. It is on them. It's also on me for not paying attention. Um, so I do apologize to everyone for that. But getting back to the game, why? Why? Why do you rotate?
Rotate. Rotate.
I guess to kill Zeta.
I mean, Zeta's probably not dying from an unmodded shot.
Yeah, that's where the confusion was. Actually, he get the reroll for the solo ability? He
if
does.
He wants, yeah.
Yeah, he does if he wants it.
God damn.
He's gonna solo. Oh, okay. So hit crit. And he's fine.
2 squiggles. Good, because Zeta needs to do some punching right now.
Yeah. Oh, Sabine getting shot now.
I would just probably go into Han. All things considered, you're not gonna do anything to Sabine because of her ability.
Honestly, Sabine or not Sabine. Blah 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 blah. Words are hard. Well, yeah, you're not doing anything to Sabine. But yeah, if you kill Han, that's like you win the game. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, did Sabine just?
He can't spend any. He can't modify. He has the lock.
Oh, he's locked. Oh.
Yeah, so Sabine is just dead.
I didn't see he had the lock. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So yeah, Sabine is just dead. Um, Ladrion is still behind in points, but I misclicked with moving things around. But yeah, no, Midnight has the lock on Sabine, so she can't modify her dice. So yeah, she just died.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, why shoot into Sabine?
Yeah, I was like, what? This is Tycho. Okay.
Into
Into
Breach, I
Breach,
think.
yeah. So Breach loses a shield. And Sabine comes off the board now.
Yeah, Breach gets
Breach
to.
Breach has Tycho and Wedge. Yeah, if this isn't yeah, I don't hate this because you're gonna be able to follow Wedge for a couple turns. Tycho takes nothing. Yeah, I would have shot at Midnight, but I don't know why he didn't. Especially since you have Auto Blasters. But here's the 4v1 into Han. Uh, for 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Han down to
3 hits.
unless he solos. Is he gonna solo? Nope, he's just gonna take the 3.
Yep, down to 5.
And now Breach just flies over him and
Does it again.
does it again.
Nightfall does it again.
Or Nightfall, yeah.
Do it again.
And Zeta shooting downtown.
Into where's it? Where is he shooting into?
Into
Tycho?
Tycho. Yeah,
Yeah, because you're gonna.
I would shoot at Wedge, honestly.
Yeah, it's no mods. I think he's trying to make him drop the crate.
Well, it's gonna be. Oh yeah, Wedge only has a focus.
We're gonna determination. Yes, we are.
Okay. Oh, he's targeting
No,
Matrix.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no. Merciless. I think Merciless, the ship ability.
you may choose another friendly ship at range 0 to 1. If you do, that ship gains a strain. Oh yeah, he had breach and he re-rolled. Okay, so
I would have. I mean, I would have considered doing a. I mean, it's a risky gamble. I would have considered doing determination there, because then you could have gotten 4 hits on that attack.
yeah, I mean,
Do it.
when you're down by a point, um, then yeah, it's risky. But I think Ladrion realizes his win condition is killing Han Solo, and Dick's win condition is surviving.
Yeah, wants to finish off Wedge to clean up those 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, kill Wedge, kill Han, win game.
There's 2 boxes stacked on top of each other, Savwall. That's
Yeah. You got one right here, one right here, one right here, and 2 right here.
yeah.
Which I don't think I've ever seen 2 crates stacked on top of each other. I didn't think you could do that, but
No, there's nothing illegal about it. You can place them on obstacles.
Well, yeah, I know you. In salvage you can, yeah. During setup, during setup you can't. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But like after you knock them off, you can put them anywhere.
They may have, yeah. I think you're right, fam. I think they used to do that. Yeah.
I'd like to see people like stack like the thick acrylic or like the cardboard ones in person and like just see how high they can make it. And have to rule a ship that flies over that.
Oh god. Imagine a ship that has to land on it. Oh, get out of here with that.
Stand on the tower. Yeah, in the kindest way possible, or the original first rule set for 2.5 was an untested mess.
Oh, it was awful. Remember when you had to roll for scramble?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awful.
rolling to scramble, you could fail. You could not just not click the button and like your opponent doesn't have it either. You could completely fail and the opponent just gets to keep it.
Yeah.
God, and Scramble used to have 5 scenarios.
Oh my
There'd be
god.
5 buttons to click.
Oh, it was awful. Scramble in the first edition of the scenarios. Scramble during that whatever. Oh my god, Raid 0 attacks with force mods too? Oh my god, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah, Force can mod range 0.
Sherman, why'd you have to bring back those memories? Oh my god.
Yeah, Republic
Oh,
was
God, yeah.
uber broken. Oh,
Yeah.
Republic was so broken.
If you played any other
3-point
faction,
handmaidens, 3-point handmaidens that could take passive sensors and torps.
Wasn't-
3-point Barris that could take instinctive aim concussion missiles.
wasn't Padme 3 points at 1.2?
She was like 3 or 4 points. It was fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Republic back then was just so good.
Republic on release was broken. It was like you either played Republic or you played the Rebels with the fucking B-wings that would just throw bombs on the objectives.
Oh, trajectory simulator
Sim
bombs.
B-wings.
Oh my
The
god.
Trajectory Sim B-wings.
And those were like the only 2 factions people could play safely.
Yeah.
Get out of here with trajectory simulator B-wings and Sabine crew too. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Oh my god, Rebels were nasty back then.
God, it was a broken ass time.
Chaos, just chaos.
Yeah, chaos everywhere.
Well, I think this is the turn that Ladrion is just all in on Han.
It's 5 health left, and if you get the nightfall trigger off.
Yeah,
He's got no mods.
His only mod is solo.
Picking up the crate. Interesting.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It takes eyes off of Midnight, which honestly you need Midnight to stay alive. Doesn't get over Han with Nightfall.
Doesn't get over Han? What do you do?
He did a 2 bank.
Oh, didn't even commit to the 3 bank.
Nah. I think he just wants to keep the arc as wide as possible instead of trying to bump Han again.
Yeah, but you're letting him evade focus.
Yeah,
That's the issue.
That keeps Han alive.
that is gonna keep Han alive. No, really, like of this this Han evade focused is really tanky. Like jamming him or blocking him is how you kill this Han.
Yeah.
Because like he gets the title, so as long as he's evading, he gets rerolls, so he doesn't have to spend the evade if he can just roll into one. Just
Yeah. And not for nothing, Tycho is just gonna come behind your list and start blasting you.
Mhm.
Thankfully, his auto blasters aren't gonna be double modded, but he gets his choice. Yep. So
Realist-
it looked like both of them were in. Sorry I moved the camera like that, guys. I just had to see. Yeah, that's super ballsy. Especially when your TIE bomber does a 2 hard, doesn't clear anything, but is right behind you. Oh, and Wedge doesn't have disabled power regulator anymore. Yeah, Wedge no fear Antilles. I mean, it's a 3v3 unmodded, so the chances are... Oh! Hello there! And Tycho just focuses. Let me... do that. Because he did do his sloop, so... And Han Solo, I mean, he's going to get shot by everyone. Wait, what did I miss? Quadruple mods? Get out of here. Yeah, so you know Han isn't shooting you. Really, closest point is through the rock. Okay, well... At least you get your fanatical, so it's... Ugh. Yeah, just fire control and then fanatical. Which maybe gets Han to spend... Oh wait, he can't spend anything. He can only reroll. No, he can't even reroll. Yeah. He can't even reroll, so that's a damage into Han.
Nope.
Yeah. Ladrion just told him you can't spend, can't mod, can't do anything. That's what he needs to do, Noah. He has to kill Zeta here. If he doesn't kill Zeta, then yeah. And that's not gonna kill Zeta. He's gonna reroll a die. Okay, so he gets a hit. And Zeta's fine. So the dice did not show up there. Update for everyone. Darren Schwartz of the Wolfpack defeated Johan 24-22. So the Wolfpack win a game. to keep the series alive. And is that dead wedge? That is dead wedge.
A big dead wedge. That's big. That's a crate drop and 3 points.
Yep. I would have loved, talking about that other game for a second, I would have loved to have watched that 24
Yeah.
to 22.
Let me see if I can get a little roll. Let's see if there's a...
Alright, well, Tycho is gonna shoot at No, you're fine. You're fine, Darren. You're all good. You're all good. Well, that's one hit into Zeta, so Zeta's fine.
Zeta is cooking.
Oh yeah, time. That is time. So yeah, this is it. That is the game. So there is no way that Ladrion can lose. So your final score is going to be 15 to 12.
Yep.
Yeah. So Mega Milk Union takes a 3-1 series lead over the Wolfpack with oh, he's gonna try to kill Han, maybe. I mean, how much damage does Han have?
Han's at 3. I mean, the eyeball mod does not matter.
No, it doesn't matter. He only rolls 2 dice. Okay, he's not
Yeah, and he
killing
has the
Han.
invade. Is
Yeah.
he invade? It's physically impossible.
So 15 to 12 is going to be your final. And yeah. So yeah, wedge claiming, not the greatest. Focus
Um,
boost.
he wouldn't have won. He would have forced an additional round.
Yeah, that's all that would have happened.
Yeah, an additional round would have been forced, and then it gets a little interesting.
Yeah, if this game went one more round, it could go either way.
I mean, yeah, of course of course that helps the rebels, because the rebels wouldn't have lost. They would at least get another round.
But yeah, so like I said, 3-1 for Mega Milk, and we'll see if Mega Milk can win one of their last 3 games, or if Wolfpack can turn it around.